state of fire emergency has been declared for the first time in...
The siren started up now. On the far south coast where we have
planning the destruction.
As authorities warn tourists to get out, and get out now.
So close to the ocean. How on earth could there be a fire? You know, so close to water. Yeah. That's right. Fair enough.
I'd have to say the bushfire that came through and destroyed our place mugged me with reality. I realised that climate change was not something that was going to unfold in a more orderly and slower way, but that the future had crashed right through into my present and my partner Kath's presence on that day. We've since learned that the catastrophic fire conditions that prevailed on that day and in weeks before and after in other places were made much more severe by climate change. The bushfire stats show it that the severe fires and severe fire weather is becoming more frequent. People will say, and even some climate deniers say now, that we've always had bushfires, we've always had floods, nothing has changed. But things have changed. The severity and frequency of the fires and the floods and the cyclones and the droughts has changed. These have all got worse. And this is entirely predicted and forecast by the climate scientists who said that weather events, extreme weather events, will get more extreme. The sign on the car is a giant bumper sticker in effect. I love the bumper sticker and the badge on your lapel from the 1970s. These were really common and effective ways. Immediately after the bushfires that came through here, there was a great deal of generosity and, well, community effort, paid and unpaid, to recover, and that people are still aware that that's something that's in them. That is, I'm sure there's a well that they can and will draw upon if such an event comes through here again anytime soon. Well, look, to me, hope is a verb. It's not an emotion. We're not hoping for a better future like we might wish upon a star. We've got to bring it about through action. So, hope is acting in the interests of future generations of people and of the flourishing of the nature that we love. It's really important to collaborate, team up with other people, you know, individually we are not strong. It's hard to persevere by yourself, but with this, a team of people, you can have turns making the big efforts while others have a bit of a rest, just coasting along. If you've got passion for a particular thing, it might be like, you know, seashells. How is climate change impacting seashell populations and evolution? Well, there'll be a bunch of people interested in that and working to educate the general public about that and get, you know, better protective policies for marine parks, for example. Might be forests, you know, public native forests, such as we have in Europe, Shire around, where there's some very active groups who are passionate about that, protecting those forests for biodiversity, which is threatened by bushfire and by you know, human encroachment and by climate change. There are 3 bits of advice. This is a quiet tragedy, really, that people don't miss what they don't know. But really, we should all have much more nature in our urban lives than we have. It would be much better for our mental health if we did. Yeah. I think I'd take a lot more interest in what things used to be like more interest, ask more questions of older generations if I were a young person with some old wisdom.